What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the show. Today we're going to be doing another quick review of the Velocitron Clampdown, because he is basically the same as the Siege Red Alert that I reviewed a while back, only the shell is slightly different to give it that Earth mode look. I already took a look at his box when we looked at all those boxes in that video no one watched. So we'll just get right into vehicle mode. These lights will pop off and on to the port on the roof. So he can be a marked up non-lighted police Lambo, or he can have the full-on lights. On the side you've got the painted silver rims, police, and you've got this little auto badge. It says Cybertron, looks very policey. On the front you've got that same police badge. You've got a little bit of black above where the headlight should be, and under the headlights just kind of make that white plastic pop out like it would be a light, and then the black on the front of the car here, and then you've got white on this clear smoky plastic to make it look like windows. I really don't understand this line in the middle of this window. I don't know if that's car accurate or to Lamborghinis. I know this is like a pseudo Lamborghini, but that's still, it looks a little odd to me. The back has no paint whatsoever. This side is the same as the other side, and there is the bottom. I do have his accessories, even though I did not have the accessories for Road Rage, because he actually has an additional accessory compared to Red Alert. This gun was the same on Red Alert, and then you could attach the light bar to it, so you could have like an axe or just a gun with a light bar. But he also comes with a rocket launcher, so you've got the cast black body of the launcher plus the missile in red paint. It is molded white plastic, you can see it peeking out there. So he's got the rocket launcher. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be here, and I do put it there in robot mode, but in vehicle mode, because I like to store all this stuff on the side of the car like a little package. I wanted it to be on this side of the car, and if I had the rocket on this would be poking the car, so I just turned it around. So you can put the rocket in whichever side you want, and you can plug this any which way. I just had it over here because that was the leg where it plugged in after I took it out of his hand. And then as a car, you can turn the light bar, and that's a special feature, but he can do a rolly-do. And then we'll go ahead and bring in Red Alert so we can see them with each other, and he does have his gun like I said, so we'll pop that off real quick. And there you have him with Red Alert. He's got silver paint as opposed to white paint, and then this is your more Cybertronian car deco. They're not super duper different, actually. This one just kind of has some odd edges and things to make it look a little more spacey, but I like it. I like that they're a little different, and with them being different characters, I was able to get an alien and an Earth car that's different enough for me, I suppose. And they're almost like brothers, where, you know, you've got the fire rescue car and the police car, and they're brothers. They look slightly different, and that's nice. And that's that for that comparison. We'll go ahead and put him off to the side for now, and we'll go ahead and get the rest of the gang in here in vehicle modes and take a look at that. Alrighty, and just like the Road Rage review, we've got the vehicles all together here in a shot. So you've got Core Class comparison, Deluxe Class comparison, Voyager comparison, and Leader comparison, and now apparently T-Rexes are vehicles. Alrighty, and your robot comparisons: Core, Deluxe, Voyager, and Leader. Alright, and this size comparison is done. Now we can take a look at him in robot mode. You've got a lot of the same paint that was in vehicle mode, but now you've got this red here in the mid torso area. You've got this nice blue for these little kneecap areas, and then you've got some color breakup where you've got this beigey gray breaking up the white, and then on the legs a little bit. The back just has all the white from the car. He's posse. He went from police to post posse. Then you've got the head here with the blue eyes, silver faceplate, and a little silver crest paint for you. There you've got the rocket launcher. Plugs in the shoulder via that tab I didn't want running into the car. And since the post comes out this side, I like to have it on that shoulder, as opposed to if I left it the way it was in car mode, you could have it on this, but I believe it's supposed to go this way because when it's plugged in this side, you don't see the white of the missile where it's native molded plastic color, which I think is the way it's supposed to go. So it goes on this side, and then he wields his gun on this side, and I like to put the light bar on this arm where he wields the gun, and then bringing in Red Alert here. I like to pretend they're twins, but they have opposite handedness. So like me, Red Alert is left-handed with the bar on the left side and the gun on the left side, and then he doesn't have a rocket launcher because he's more of a first responder fire truck ambulance type car in my head canon, I guess. And this guy's like the actual police, so he's gonna have some additional firepower. Makes sense to me. The head sculpts are pretty much the same, if not exactly the same. You've just got the silver paint on Clampdown, and then the chests are different because of the difference in molding between the space and Earth cars. There's not really any difference in the arms or the waist or the upper legs or the lower legs from this side, because they were able to reuse these panels even though the shell is different. The feet are the same. This guy's got painted silver feet, he's got the black feet, and then on the back you've got the same thing again, where everything's basically the same unless it has car bit on it, and then it is different for whatever car bit reasons. And that's pretty much your lot with Clampdown. As far as what he looks like, articulation is the same as Red Alert. You've got up and down and tiltage and rotation. For the shoulder, you have a full 360. You can go out 90 degrees. You have 360 at the bicep. Elbow goes 90 degrees. Hands can kind of move in and out for transformation like a lot of these guys can. You've got waist cut below this line for 360. The legs can go that far forward and they can go that far back, so you can do the full Van Damme. You can do the full splits. Yeah. I don't know, is this the Van Damme? Is the other one the Monty? I watched Bobby, but I can't remember what's what. But you can do the full splits. The thigh is this molded white piece here, and then, or the hip I should say, and then the thigh is the beigey gray outside, so you've got the swivel there. Due to that, you have less than 90 at the knee, because if you go more, you start pushing this inner panel here into the leg, and then you pop the front of the leg out, so a little under 90 for that knee. And then for the toe, you've got nothing down. You can kind of go up a little bit because it folds out for transformation, but not really. And then you've got really good pivot, almost 90 degrees of pivot there on the foot, so that's pretty good. Deluxe articulation. The War for Cybertron trilogy and now into Siege was pretty good with the articulation. So, you know, for what they are, I know people were like, oh, they're getting smaller and stuff. Well, actually, if you put all the Megatrons together from the Studio Series, I have all the Megatrons except the Leader Last Night one, and then putting in not the Leader Last Night, I have all of them except Leader Dark of the Moon Megatron. And then if you put in the Voyager Last Night next to them, the shortest one out of the Studio Series Megatron, Studio Series Galvatron, the Last Night Megatron, and the original Dark of the Moon Voyager, the shortest one is actually the Dark of the Moon Voyager, believe it or not, from 2011. So some of them have gotten smaller, some of them have not, but we've definitely seen an increase in articulation and things like that. So I'm happy to continue buying things tangent aside, I hope you guys enjoyed this couple of quick reviews. They were nice and easy to film because I did not have to include the transformation. I could keep them roughly 10 minutes or so. A lot more digestible. And I will see you guys on Friday. No, not Friday. Saturday. Because this should be coming out on a Wednesday. Saturday for a full-sized normal review of something we haven't seen yet. And then we'll see what happens when that happens. So go ahead and give the video a like if you liked this little video. If you watch a bunch of my stuff and haven't, go ahead and subscribe if you would please, and ring the bell if you want notifications for when I post videos 2 months after the last one. And that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in the next episode of the show.